Yeah, so there are a ton of different languages in this mission. The mission language is English though. So every area, almost every area that I went to, I would be introduced to new languages all the time. Going there, it doesn't require you to learn the language, though it's helpful to learn greetings and different things like that, just to kind of help you to get around and to gain the trust of the people around you. That's one thing that's really helpful. If you can just learn a little bit to kind of speak their language, they can see that you're trying, and so they'll be more willing to listen to the message that you have. My advice would be don't spend all of your time trying to learn the language. I would say focus more on the work, but I would say that to put in a little bit of effort at least, to ask members what they know, show interest in their language and their culture, show that you enjoy learning about those things. I think it's helpful. I mean, just honestly to love the people is probably the biggest thing that will help the most. When I first got there, it was not easy to understand the people. So Uganda was colonized by the British, and so they do speak a little bit differently than we do here in America. Um, it was really difficult for me to understand them at church, and even while I would teach them, it was difficult for them to understand me. And that usually happens for most missionaries when you go there. It takes a little while. I would say it's not so much that you have to change the accent that you're speaking in, but it's the words that we use that are different. The way that they set up their sentences, the structure is a little bit different. And so that's kind of what makes it hard for them to understand us as missionaries when we first get there, at least coming from America. Over time though, you do get a little bit of an accent and the way you speak changes. It becomes a little bit more simple. Just you learn to speak like them and then they can understand you a lot better. So here, for example, we may say, how's your day been? Over there, um, they would say something more as, how has been the day? It's a little bit different as far as sentence structure. That's one example that I can think of.